What's up, everyone? Say hello. Look who's with us. We have Mason with the cowboy hat. Wait for a few people to come in. It's a bright, sunny, but not hot, right? It's not hot. It's just bright and sunny.
Yes.
It's not hot.
It's not that hot.
No, it's beautiful.
But I'm getting sunburned.
You're getting sunburned, exactly.
I put sunscreen.
We have LJ come in. Is that Pepsi can? What's going on, everyone? So today we're gonna show you how we're not painting fluorescent paints, but we're gonna black them out and add high reflective tape, which looks absolutely amazing. Appreciate everyone who's coming in. The camera is at a distance here, guys, so kind of work with this. And I've already fixed up two rods. What's up, everyone? Appreciate that. How's it going, Chunky? Well, it's going great. How you doing this morning? We're doing fantastic. So once we get people in here, guys, I definitely want to only be pushing just a couple of channels today. I know, you know, lately I've been allowing a lot of leagues come through, and we'll still do that. But today there is a Catfish tournament going on. Chad, Fuel to Waters, Hooks and Hammocks, and Freddie. I'm not sure who else who's in there, but I want to make sure that that would be the only link that, or anyone else who's live, you know, on some kind of tournament, passing out their links. I don't want to, you know, overrun their show, but you know, I had the opportunity to go live, so I'm gonna go live. Live watching Chunky. That's why a lot of people do love doing that. So let's kind of get going here. Stay here, baby. I'm gonna bring some rods.
Okay.
So I just want to make clear, today is not a giveaway. We're just working on the upcoming giveaway rods. Is that El Gato, mi amigo El Gato? What's going on? So I'll be honest, guys, these rods, the way I'm customizing them, they're gonna look absolutely amazing. If you just have a standard, whatever phone you have, a phone at nighttime, recording at nighttime, just with your little your light on, will look absolutely amazing. Someone's saying hello to you. Say hi.
Hi.
Guys, Mason, this is his first time wearing a hat since yesterday. Where did you get it? At the festival, right? He got to ride a what is it, a donkey?
A horse.
A horse. You got to ride a baby horse. And
No.
you do a little lap, you take a photo, and they give you a hat, you pay whatever. So anyways, I blacked out this rod, and I've added the high reflective tape right here. And this high reflective marine tape it's the one that reflects absolutely the most beyond any other. It's gonna look like this. This is gonna be the smaller of the three. They're all Catfish rods. I'm gonna kind of show you the process. Those that want to hang around here, that's fine. You know, there's other things you can be doing on a Saturday. I take it apart. I kind of first push it in, and then I mask off. You never want to paint this part of the ferrule. You don't, because you'll have big problems going in and out. I mark it right there. This high reflective tape, it's the one that I'm using right now on most of my Hellcat rods. It's the silver, and it's in my description. I've said that I'm gonna be removing that at some time, and I'll actually be selling this tape in packs. That way you could do your own stuff. But right now, take advantage. I even do it right here. So this is I think this is a 7-foot. All these rods were sent to me by Uncle Steve, and we're gonna be giving away. I said one rod every month, but this is what they look like already done. These two are done and finished. They're Catfish rods by Bill Dance, and we're gonna work on them. So here we go, guys. We got brand new rods in the pack right here. Brand new, never been used, never been touched. Uncle Steve sent this to me, nice and packaged.
Ooh.
Yeah.
I want to see that.
Yeah, me too. All right, let's pull these out. We have a bunch of people come in. Someone's saying hi to Ernie. Uncle Steve is a great guy. He's absolutely a great person, guys. I mean, I'll be honest, he keeps me out there longer than I was planning to be out there, but I mean, he does it for the show, he does it for you guys too. So I just want to make sure that everyone says thank you to Uncle Steve, man. He's a huge supporter of mine. Go ahead and keep pulling them out that way. Pull that way.
Okay.
Keep pulling, keep pulling.
Okay.
Hold on, why are they stuck? Oh, we're stuck here. I mean, this is gonna be a slow moving video, guys. I mean, y'all can kind of in and out. The process that I do, this is the same process that I would do if I was doing fluorescent. Just different primers and different stuff. Hold on, coming through. Okay.
This was a set, okay?
Huh?
This was a set, okay?
Yeah.
I love these rods.
You like these rods? They're, oh boy. Hold on, let me get the scissors
The
here.
long one.
I know, I'm just making a mess here.
Bubble wrap. Oh.
Man, I wish I had a razor blade. Here we go.
You,
Sorry, that was kind of brutal. 40 people in here watching. Brand new rods, and I'll be honest, a white rod is already a night fishing rod. And you might be asking, why do I paint it black? I just think it looks absolutely amazing when it's blacked out with high reflected silver tape. So this is a brand new Bill Dance. I believe it's a 10-foot Catfish rod. Step one that I do, I go into the ferrule in here, and I want to kind of push pretty in there, okay? Go in, and then I get a small piece of tape. You can mark it with a pencil. How do I win a rod? We'll be doing it live on YouTube at some point, usually a night show. We'll go over those details, but we're not giving away one right now. So step one, Uncle Steve's in the house.
Uncle
Nice
Steve.
rods. Thanks to Uncle Steve right there, guys.
Boom,
Like I said, most people, that is a boom, 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 boom. Mason is keeping all the boom booms from me. He's like, Dad, those are mine. So what I've done right now, I've pushed in the top piece to the lower piece as far as I can go in, and then I just put a mark right there. I marked it. So that's just a marker. Now, okay, pull it apart, and from right there, I'm gonna tape that off. Hold this, baby.
Yeah.
Thank you, Uncle Steve.
These rods look
So
sick.
I've marked it. You can mark it with the pencil, however you want to do it, okay? So at this point, like I said, you never want to paint in the ferrule. Don't forget that thumbs up. Guys, yeah, I know the phone's at a distance here, so I'm going to see if I can pick up some of the comments. I'm not going to promise I'll pick up most of them. Okay. Like I said, a white rod, it's already ready for nighttime fishing, but not for Chunky. Chunky's always going to customize everything that ends up in his hands. I've already done two. If you're just coming in, this rod will look like this. Blacked out with high reflective silver tape that will look absolutely amazing under black directional, under a directional light like this. I just love the way this high reflective silver tape looks. And I did the 2 inches. We got 30 people in here. All right, let's keep taping away.
Taping away.
Taping away.
Taping away, right? To take the whole tape away from you.
We're trying to do this as fast as possible. My wife is cleaning house today, and we'll be probably driving out to Bass Pro Shop later on today. All right, so I can take off that marker tape that I saw that, well, here we go. It's been masked off. No paint will go on this part. This is what goes into the ferrule. You don't want no paint there because then you're just gonna have a hard time going in and out. Take off my ring. I don't want to have paint. All right, this one is ready. So we're gonna do at this point, well, let's finish masking off. So this is the top piece. Here's the lower piece. And like I said, I know some of you are gonna be saying, Chunky, why in the world would you paint this? It's a good question. It's a good question.
Why?
We might do the last one, keep it white and just add high reflective tape. We could do that, but I don't know. I like to black them out. I do. Wish I had closer Bass Pro Shop. Well, our Bass Pro Shop's not even that close, and the traffic here is horrendous. It takes us an hour to get there, so I'm not sure how far yours is. The King of Bling. What's going on, Tackle East? Like I said, if y'all wouldn't mind running the link of Chad, you know, they're all live, and you know, I could go live. You know, I go live when I can, and I could go live, but I know Chad Field of Waters is doing some kind of charity event, so if y'all wouldn't mind running that link every now and then, it would be awesome. All right, here we go. I'm gonna mask off from this point. There's no reason to paint nothing down here. Look at that, still with the label brand new. From this point down here, no paint's gonna go here, just from here all the way up. So we mask it off. Scoot up a little bit that way, baby. I'm not in the camera. Look.
I am in the camera.
I know you are.
Only my face is and the whole body is.
I know my whole body is.
I can see your hands.
Takes like 2 hours. Yeah. We have actually two of them. We have one towards Baltimore and one towards Richmond. And I'm kind of in the middle, but the traffic towards Richmond is, that is bad stuff. Bad. I would rather go to the one towards Baltimore. Each one takes, well, one takes me about an hour, the other one takes me about probably 2 hours, depending on traffic conditions. So I've just put tape here, because I'm gonna paint this section here. Now, you could tape it on with a plastic bag or rag. I had some of this laying around, so. Uncle Steve's gonna be laughing at my taping skills. That's all right. I'm putting this section here for the overspray. I'm not gonna cover all this down here. There's really no need. All right. I might leave the last one and not paint the last one. That's a good question to see how white looks with high reflective tape. All right, so here we go. Step one is I've masked off what I don't want to have paint. There's no reason to mask this off. This is the Bill Dance 10-foot Catfish rod. And then on the top piece, I've masked off the ferrule right here. I pushed it in, I marked it, and it's been masked off, taped off. Okay, so here we go. Step one is the mask off. Step two, and I'll be honest, I didn't do this in the past. I would not do this. Now I'm doing it just to make sure that the paint adheres really good. Light sandpaper. This is 400 grit. 400 grit, little piece of sandpaper. It doesn't take much. I'm gonna scoot back a little bit. I'm sorry, I'm not gonna be able to read comments. So we're gonna sand. We're gonna sand the white. This epoxy type of finish. Believe it or not, this one has glitter high reflective tape on top here, but we're gonna paint over it. Sand it down. Sand. You could use 320 or 400 grit. 220 might be a little bit coarse, but yeah, I would probably use 400. How do you get in the giveaway? That's gonna be upcoming. That'll be later. You'll have to be live. You'll have to be watching me live on YouTube, and we'll talk about it somehow. I'm gonna do something fun, how to do it, but it'll be live. Not sure if this is on my next night trip or the following. We're gonna do something fun. We're gonna be giving away right here. So those that are coming in, what I'm working on here, you're like, Chunky, why would you do this to this? You're like, Chunky, I like the white one better. Trust me, if you want to do, like, let's just say you want to get into YouTube. If you get this rod, right? And you're recording with your iPhone, your Samsung Galaxy, your video recording, you have your little light on, this rod at nighttime will blow you away when you have directional light from either your GoPro or your camera, like this. This one's already done. This one's already been finished. I just gotta take off the tape off the ferrule here. High reflective tape, the highest, yeah, free rod, free. Now, white works great at nighttime already. It does, by all means. And I'm gonna do one, not painted black, just add high reflective tape to a white rod. I wanna see how that one looks, but this one's been done. This is a 10-foot. I have 3 10-footers to give away, thanks to Uncle Steve. Don't forget that. Don't forget to say thank you, Uncle Steve. And this one right here, this was a lot of fun. So I've been thinking is like, on my next live stream, we're just gonna talk about potential. When I put this rod out, and we catch a fish, as soon as we finish catching that fish, we'll do a giveaway, and we'll give away a 10-foot rod. I think that's how we're gonna do it, because I don't wanna have these big rods with me on the boat. I'll take this nice 7-foot Bill Dance rod that's already been customized. I finished this one yesterday. And as soon as this one catches a fish, I'm gonna put a Zepco on here. I'm gonna put a little Zepco, and I'll put it out there with my glowing rods, but you'll be able to see the high reflective tape on my boat. So that's, anyways. My moderators, if you could put Chad Field's link up there would be awesome. All right, let's sand away. Sorry guys, the phone's a little bit of a distance here, and I know I'm missing a lot of stuff. We're gonna sand. I've already taped off the ferrule where it goes in. You don't wanna have no paint on there. I do paint the eyes, but in other words, I'm not concentrating. When I used to do white paint, yes, I would really spray in that way. Fluorescent paints, black, I just spray straight. You know, a little bit gets in there, so what? Let it be. Once again, if you use 300, 320, I think it is 320 or 400. I'm using 400 sand grit. We're not giving away a rod today. Just, if you're here, you're just strictly for the giveaway, you know, and you're gonna say, oh, I wasted my time. I'm just letting you know now. I'm not giving away a rod now. It's gonna be they will be giving away at nighttime on a nighttime live stream show. This is just prepping. This is just prepping. If those that want to see how this is the same process that if I was painting my own rods. Let me just say that. This is the exact same process of the prep work so far. $50 amazing people in here. How many thumbs up? 44 thumbs up. What, no free rod today? No, not today. Not today. I'm here melting. I'm getting ready to sweat. The sun is just coming down on me. Coming down. Mason left us. Mason left us. I have a cast net. I have a cast net I can give away. Hey, Miles, can we give away a cast net? Miles left his cast net here a long time ago. What type of paint do you use? I'll go over that here. I'm gonna be using black satin paint, just regular Rust-Oleum black satin. You could use high gloss, well, I don't know about flat. Here we go, sand it away. These are, like I said, nice, high quality. It's made to throw 1 to 10 ounces, line 30 to 50. It's a 10-foot fish rod. I think it can cast more than 5 ounces. It is a little bit on the stronger side. We're just sanding away, make sure. I don't have the paints ready, so I'm gonna step away for at least a minute to go get the paint so I can show you. If you did want to do fluorescent, I'll show you that. But like I said, I'm not painting no more fluorescents ever since now that I'm using the Hellcat rods. They're all gonna, all I'm gonna do to those is just add a little bit high reflective tape. I'm sure the better you sand every little crevice, the better chances you're gonna have for adhesion. All right, let me go get the primer, and then I'm not using primer. I am not using primer here. Hold on, just a second. Give me a second. If I was doing fluorescent paints, I'll go over the primer. Well, Mason left us. Mason left us. All right, I'm gonna stand back here in a second. 51 amazing people, I appreciate you guys. I know that this is just me doing my thing here. All right, so far what we've done. What's going on, Cos? Appreciate you coming in. We've prepped the rod. I've already sanded it. I masked off the ferrule where it's gonna go in. You wanna make sure you have no paint there. It's got tape on there. I marked it. This one, I masked off the part I don't want paint. If I was doing fluorescent paints here, normally I do it all the way through. I didn't want paint. I would paint all of this if I was using white primer, but I'm using black. This is the primer, the paint we'll be using for today. We're gonna black them out. Satin black right here, Rust-Oleum. Right there, that's where we're gonna black them out. Now, I wanna be clear, if I was doing fluorescents, I'm not painting no more fluorescent stuff. There's no need to. You gotta catch the fever. You got the Hellcat rods, but I used to use this as a fluorescent paint. This is the Home Depot brand. They have Lowe's as well. It's a little bit different. And here's the #1 catch for primer. I will not prime black. You don't need to. This is the primer that you would want to use. Very, very good primer. It already comes in spray cans, and you're set. Zinsser 123 primer, phenomenal stuff. It already comes there. If your store doesn't carry it, any latex bonding primer will just do just fine. All right, so we've already Sanded it down with 400 grit sandpaper. I only had a little piece in my shed. I had to go to my truck. Now it's all, you know, sanded down. You want to kind of dust it off. You dust it off with whatever you have. You want to you want to blow on it. You can blow on it. I have a cloth here. It's supposed to get a little windy today. And no, I don't have a respirator, okay? You're gonna call me out on it, just do it now. My respirator is just, you know, what is it? You know, make sure overspray is going downwind. That's my instant respirator. So once again, what I'm doing, I am turning this already amazing looking rod, which, you know, this would be just a perfect giveaway, just white, because it comes already nice. I'm doing this and I'm converting it into this right here. This is gonna, this one's ready to go. It's been blacked out and it's got that super high reflective tape. There's no reflective tape that reflects more than this one that I'm using. Absolutely, there's nothing. If you want it, look it up in my description. This is it. By far, it reflects more than my orange, my neon yellows right here. All you would need is a camera, your light, and bam, you're done. I mean, you're set. That 10-footer's ready to go for a giveaway. Not today. We're not doing any giveaways. And this 7-foot. All these rods were sent to me by Uncle Steve. Painting service by Steve. And we'll be giving away a rod. I don't know. I had said at least once a month. Maybe we'll do one every 2 weeks. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. One giveaway at some point will be only for my my members only. My members only. I just want to put that out there. One will be just focused for them. We'll do it live on YouTube. Let's stand up and start painting. Stop talking, Chunky. We will put high reflective tape. I'll show you the glue that I use. Because high reflective tape alone is extremely sticky. It will look awesome the first couple hours, the first day, it will lift off. You have to glue it down. All right, let's paint. Here we go. I'm just gonna block them out. This stuff is, I'm sure it's got self-priming. It'll be just fine. If it peels off, it peels off. It won't be my rod, it'll be a giveaway rod. It won't peel off. What's going on? Money, let's go. Once again, if I was doing fluorescent paints, I would do the same process, mask off. I normally paint everything, which is a lot harder because you're holding here, everything gets painted with fluorescent paints. I don't do fluorescent paints no more. We're gonna black it out. If it was white, I would be shooting this way in the eyes. This way. You would have to get all of these angles in here. I don't do that with the black. There we go. Which way is it blowing? No wind right now? The wind is towards my back, guys. It's blowing that way. We're painting. Like I said, this is already a beautiful rod. Many of you should not do this, I'll be honest. Maybe you would just do high reflective over the white. I'll be honest, I've never even seen how a high reflective tape goes over white. I am gonna do the last rod. I'm not gonna black out the last one. Hope I don't end up with paint all over my phone. We're using, anyone who's just coming in, we're blacking them out because once this dries, we're gonna add the high reflective silver tape. With the sun hitting me, guys, this paint is getting pretty tacky pretty quick, where I can give it a kind of a 2-in-1. I'm not gonna give it actual 2 coats. You might want to do 2 coats, me, I'm not. Not on this. Those days of putting, you know, between 2 or 3 coats of white primer and then like somewhere between 4 to 8 coats of fluorescent paints, 2 coats of clear coat, those days are gone for me. Hellcat, the rod's already fluorescent. Here we go. This has been blacked out. We blacked it out. I'll let it dry overnight tonight, and I'll do high reflective tape. All right, this is done. Like I said, satin is not that tricky. The gloss, high gloss, you would want to give it 2 coats. Satin, one, you know, we call it 2-in-1, 2-in-1. Does that mess up the eyes? At first, like I said, when I used to do white primer, I would actually be spraying in there because I would put fluorescent paints in there a little bit, but that monofilament braid will burn right through it on a couple of trips. Does it feel a little funny? These, I'll be honest, I'm spraying straight down. I'm not getting a whole lot of paint in there, so I don't. Here's the tricky part, is where to hang this. You're gonna see where I hang it. Y'all are gonna laugh. Y'all are gonna laugh where I hang this one. Because I don't want nothing to touch here. I don't want nothing to touch there. There we go. Time to hang it. Hang and dry. Here we go. That's always trying to find somewhere to dry stuff. Through the window. The pressure on the window will hold it in place. Bam. My wife gets mad because she'll be out here playing with Mason and they'll be running around my shed. And she's like, move that out of the way. I'm like, okay. Okay. Let's paint the other half. Let's paint the other half. Anyone's just coming in, guys, we're painting rods for the giveaways. Upcoming giveaways, not today. Not today. Potomac River Monsters. Potomac River Monsters probably won the last super customized rod I will ever do. Potomac River Monsters won a rod exactly this size that has a lot of wobble. I'll be giving away 3 rods. This one is one of them. This will be the last rod I'm gonna give away. But his, it's cross-wrapped. It's cross-wrapped with high reflective tape, which is way too much work as well. This one's been wrapped, it's been painted black, and it's got the high reflective tape. At nighttime with directional light, we'll look, put rod on fence. Put the rod on the fence. How? All right, let's black out the next piece. Let's black out, leave this here. Let me get my spray can. Once again, I've already sanded it down, and then I've taped off this part that goes into the ferrule. You don't want to have paint in here. You do not. Going fishing today. Am I going fishing? I wish. I told my wife, look, not that I get to pick and choose. I said, look, I think we have 2 options here. We can go out to Bass Pro Shop, and she's been asking for a new grill. She wants to get a new barbecue grill. Or we can go fishing. And Mason and both of them but quickly said Bass Pro Shop. So that's where we're headed to. All right, the wind changed. The wind changed a little bit. Oops, that my that's going that way. Yeah, it's supposed to get really, really windy later today. It's starting, that wind is starting to kick up. You gotta be careful, especially like with fluorescent paints. You don't lay it on that thick. You have to, on a sunny day, it dries very fast. The sun's hitting it, I hope it doesn't run on me, and if it does, well, it does. If y'all wouldn't mind putting in the link to Chad, Fuels to Water, think they have a charity tournament going on. If you want to have a chance to win these rods that I'm customizing, I'm going to be giving them away on my my nighttime live streams. Not every live stream. I'm going to pick and choose. I'm going to pick and choose, win. All right, let me go put this in somewhere where I can. What? No boat. Yeah, it's too windy today. It's blowing. It's blowing today. Now, plus it's family day. I was trying to go with them on the bank. Let me go see where I can put this one, guys. Just give me a second. All right, we're back. We're back. So I hanged one at that window, and I hanged one on the other side of the window. So I normally have a better setup when I'm doing all my like fluorescent painted rods. I would put them inside where nothing would hit them. Here they're gonna get full of pollen here in about 30 minutes. The pollen is falling like crazy. Here's that rod that we're working on. We'll finish up looking identical to this one here. The high reflective silver tape. Just like this. It's got it here, and it even goes right where you put your rod right there. I didn't put nothing down here, but I'm gonna work on one right here. I'm gonna show you how to put high reflective tape. I'm gonna put one here, right here, just to kind of finish off the look. Let me put this away here. I don't want nothing to fall down. All right, here we go. Can y'all see what I'm doing here? No, not really. Okay. I know I'm going to be chopped off here, but this is really important. Those that want to do high reflective tape, they sell this high reflective tape in 2 inches or 1 inch. It's only a little bit more to get in 2 inches. Rick Creations gave me a special tool. I didn't bring it. It's inside the house. How to cut long strips like this, like this. This is 2 inch, and I've cut them down. Depending on what section of the rod it's going, I know you can't see my face, guys, but let's just kind of go with it. What I do, I mean, it depends how you want to design your rod. I get a measuring tape, and between the eyes, let's just say this eye, and let's just say this was another eye, but this is where the rod, I measure from here to here, and I make a little marking right dead center right here, and that's where the tape goes. And that's where the design continues. That's how you want to be uniform and make it look nice. Can you see these two eyes? This tape, high reflective tape, it's dead center. Here, 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 and it continues on. Continues on, and then I sometimes used to put high reflective tape way in this eyelid up here. It was just too small, so I just did a little small one right here. So you get reflection all the way throughout. This will be an upcoming giveaway rod right here. Thanks to Uncle Steve once again. Let me put this here. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and show you the process of I'm gonna put high reflective tape right here. Let's see if this one, I think, well, this is a little bit big. Shoot. And I don't have my trimmer with me. Yeah, that's definitely too big. Let's put this one right here. So what you wanna do is you wanna measure and you wanna overlap. I mean, if you wanna overlap 1/2 inch, that'll be plenty. You mark it. Sometimes I don't overlap that much because it's expensive. What's going on, Dan? Appreciate you coming in, brother. Let's go ahead and overlap it about 1/2 inch. You can even overlap it as much as you want. It's just waste. Cut it. This high reflective tape, it's in my description. There's no high reflective tape that reflects more than this. I don't care what you say. Does all high reflective tape work? Yes. The one that's in my description, not that I get a cent from it, you know, in case you go and buy it. I don't make anything. I don't have an affiliate link. I'm just telling you, I've done tons of research. So this is what we're gonna do. I've already cut it. All right. This tape is extremely sticky, more than my orange tape. I have orange tape, I have lime tape, extremely sticky. But even that sticky, it will still come up. I'm gonna put it down here. I just started there. I'm gonna go around. You want to see this one has a contour. This tape does not stretch very much, but I still want to stretch it. Yeah, I should have cleaned my hands. Now I'm leaving black stuff. I'll take that off later with a little bit of Vaseline or paint thinner. All right, so you see this little flap right here? I want to make sure everyone understands this. This is the important part where people, they put that down and they want to go fishing and they're like, why does my tape come up? This is where you fail. You see this little flap right here? All right, that little flap right there. Home Depot says it in giant. This is the first time I bought this giant bottle. And I'm pretty sure that this is the exact same thing as this. I always go and buy these, but Home Depot does not carry it in this size right here. It's the pink glue. I've tried all different types of super glue. They don't work. This is the one that's gonna work the best. This one right here, very, very important. Y'all see that? Pin glue by Gorilla. All right. So at this point, you can just be careful. You don't want to glob too much. It actually just takes a dab, a dot. I'm gonna see if I can zoom into this here as much as I can. I want to get this right. You can get a little painter's brush. You can get a little a bottle cap. You can put glue in there in the bottle cap, and then work it like that. Okay. Let's see if I can do this, because this is the important part. The more you put, that's fine. It just. Oh, here we go. Just a little bit, and you want to work it. At this point, you can use your finger. You can use a paintbrush. That probably has too much. And what happens when you put too much? You're gonna see what this is. Next step, all right? If you just went down, it's not gonna do anything. Next step, okay? It's got the glue on there. Now, you want to get delicate surface tape, blue tape, purple tape, or frog tape, yellow, delicate surface tape. It just comes off easier. I'm gonna use 2 pieces of this. One here. One could probably do it. Number 2. All right. Here we go. I'm gonna put tape here, right here. And at this point, I'm gonna hold and I'm gonna control it, because you don't wanna just go down because it'll be crooked. Then your high reflective tape will go down. I'm gonna see if I can, man, I can't do this on camera. I'm gonna see if I can pull it this way. Pull it so it's end up looking straight. There we go. There we go. Pull it down. Right there. I was able to pull it up so that high reflective tape is not at an angle. Then I just put another piece right here. Push here and then pull up a little bit. You want to leave this tape on there at least 4 hours. If you can leave it overnight, even better. Absolutely leave it overnight. So this is what it looks like once it's dry. I did this one last night. Can you see the kind of the milkiness, the overrun of the glue right here? The simple fix to that. Simple fix to fix this. This is where you become an artist. Get your glue, okay? I have paintbrushes, but I'm not gonna go get the paintbrushes. This stuff is very, very watery, okay? If you put too much, it's gonna run on you, okay? This is what you do. Here's the milkiness, here's the overrun. And sometimes you're gonna have a lot of it. Don't panic. This will clean it right up, and not only that, this gives it a gloss finish. I know you can't see my face, guys. I want you to see what I'm doing and what I'm working on. People tell me, guys, they get mad when I keep saying the word guys. That's chunky, whatever. Here we go. There's the milkiness right there. Just put a dab. And not only, here's the thing, even if you have no overrun, this is gonna help. You wanna put a little bit on both sides of the tape, on this side and the bottom. That way it holds the tape even down. It won't come up on you. I just use the tap, you know, the point of the glue. Go around. If you have paint brushes, small kid brushes, even better. Sorry guys, I know I always, when I'm concentrating, I have my mouth open. I'm like, I always go back and I look at my, I was like, what are you doing with your mouth open? Especially when I'm taking off of my boat. That, you can't even see that milkiness, it's gone. Now, if you had the time, I'll be honest, if you had the time, I would get a painter's brush and after this step, let it dry, or get a painter brush and spin it and paint all the way around it. Would even make the high reflective tape even shinier. Yeah, smash that thumbs up for Chunky showing you some pro tips. I've seen so many people do high reflective tape and it's so sloppy. They're not uniform. They're missing their top half, because the higher you go up, the more chance that the high reflective tape is gonna come up. It will come up. I do this same process. Look at this one. You see how it's really ugly, milky right there? Right here? Okay. Even though it's on the bottom where it's squeezed out, you still wanna put tape up here on the clean side. That way you have a better, you know, a better grip on both sides. We're gonna clean this up right here. This is not a super glue. It's a slow drying glue. It's called by Gorilla. It's called pin glue. It actually says I think it dries to a touch in 4 hours, but to a cure is 24 hours. So this one I did yesterday. I would say I go, you know, up down the tape a 1/4 of an inch and up the tape a 1/4, maybe 1/8 of an inch. It just depends how much you want to do. It's gone. That milkiness, it's gone. Well, I mean, if you look really, really close and you're particular. Here's the next one. Where is it? Oh, right here. You can clearly see that milkiness right here. We're gonna clean this up. We'll be giving away the 10-footers first on my upcoming giveaway. One will be given away to to members only, if you're a member. I'm not sure when we'll do that one. So think about becoming a member, guys. It does help out the channel as a kind of a monthly super chat, you know, small super chat monthly. It's awesome. This is what I do, guys. I spend hours and hours and hours in my dining room table, and my wife she looks at me, she's like this. I want to try. This is thanks to, once again, a couple of things. I want to first do this. My moderators, please put Chad, Field of Waters, their tournament that's going on. I believe they're live. Go support them. Say Chunky sent you their way. I think it's Chad, Fields. When I went in there, it was Hooks and Hammocks, them three. It's a charity event. So that milkiness is gone. You can see that that's shiny. And then these rods, Uncle Steve sent me 3 of these Bill Dance Catfish rods. I blacked it out, and I did high reflective tape. Let's work on the top piece. I'm gonna continue doing the same thing. Those that want to hang around here. I already put this one. This one, I'll let it dry until tomorrow. I will not pull this off until tomorrow. And I'll do that same thing. They'll be overrun there. For instance, this one, you can see this one had a lot of overrun. I squeezed out a lot of glue here. All that gets cleaned up. 73 amazing people. I appreciate it, guys. I know I can't keep it with comments. I'm just concentrating here. We're gonna clean this up. Could you use a thinner coat of epoxy? Absolutely, you can do whatever you want. I've just, you could use epoxy. You could. If you had one of those things that spin your rods, like Lyle Stokes, if it was me, I would have a little paintbrush, and while it's spinning, I would coat it with this. Epoxy, I'm sure. As long as it's, you know, the epoxy flexes, yes, you could, I'm sure. I've never done it. I was trying to find a way that's a little faster, quicker for me. Now, you also have to be careful. This section here where I'm taking off that, if you put too much and you lay the rod like this, you will have drip. So it doesn't take much to clean this up. It takes a little bit. And if you have the time to add 2 coats, it's gonna be even better if you can put 2 coats. I mean, this stuff will never, I used to use a special glue, a UV glue that would dry under black lights, but that was way too much. It was just, you had to be really, really fast with it. I'm just playing with the tip, kind of just like a paintbrush to clean up and then add a little bit of tape so that tape doesn't come up in the future. So if you buy a Hellcat rod and you've seen how my Hellcat rods, how I've done that tape on it, this is the exact same process that are on my boat, my rods that I'll be using for a long, long time to come. There's 2 eyes. It just takes very, very little. You don't want to put too much. And if it runs, it runs. You know, to me, runs and drips and sags, it didn't bother me. You know, like I've said, I've never tried to hide things. When there's a run or drip or it's cracking, I let you guys know. I'm not gonna tell you. I'm not gonna try to hide it. This tape last night didn't want. You see it right there. It didn't want to cinch down very good. There's 2 ways you can go about this. You can try to squeeze a little bit of glue right in there and then put tape in there to see if it holds down. It's because of the contour of the rod, how it starts to go down. I taped here first, and then I try tape here, and I try to squeeze the tape in. That's why you have a little bit of a lift. Oh, I'm not sure if that camera's picking up. You really can't even see it. I'm not gonna do that. I'm just gonna move on. Because if I try to squeeze, you know, glue in there, it slows the process down. I need to wait until I come home from work to do this part. And there's only so much time I can spend with the rods. That's why I decided not to do customizations anymore. Just, it's way too much time. Same thing on this. See, this one lifted a little bit more. Yeah, I'm not very happy with that one, but like I said, it's because of the contour of the rod. Do I have my mouth open? I'm just, Chucky, you have your mouth open. Woo, man, I'm always like this when I'm concentrating. It would have been better if I had a painter's brush. And they're right inside the house. They're right there. But not everyone has painter's brushes, you know, just. Yeah, I noticed that as it got thinner up here, it got a little bit tougher. I appreciate y'all, those that are watching me do this. I appreciate it. You know, just these are the ones who are really, really curious how I do my customization, and it's really, really important. Those that want to do high reflective tape, you got to take the time and do it right like this. like someone said, how about epoxy? I'm sure epoxy will work. It might be even a one-time thing, but I don't like to be out there fishing and then one of these tapes come off, lift off, and it falls off. I just, you know me, I like to be extremely uniform and tidy. Take your time. You have a live show. You want to do live fishing. Get your stuff right. I mean, Dan was in here earlier. That guy spends a lot of time, you know, trying. We're always trying to perfect our show. Everyone is trying to you know, do their thing. But if you go out there and just you're not well, and if you had the time to, you know, to do it right and you just didn't want to, then that's just lazy on your part. This one's done. This all the white blemishes are gone. Try not to touch it. On the best catfish. All right, let's go. Put this one away. Once again, I'm gonna do this one more time. If anyone's coming in and wants to do this rod is awesome. This rod has lots and lots of wiggle. Woo! I can't even do it. I'm not in a good. It's got a lot of wiggle. So this one, like I said, I did the high reflective tape yesterday. You can see the overrun on the glue. You just hit it again with that same glue. I stopped using super glues because super glues just get rock hard, and it when the flex, it pops. So I'm gonna show you how to add high reflective tape. This same process I'm gonna do right now, anyone who's just coming in, is the same process that you would do here in between your eyes. I measure out exactly. I have my measuring tape, I have my pencil, and I put a mark. That's why even when these things are apart, you have to do proper measurements to make sure that this is uniform in the middle once you put the ferrule back in. I haven't gone all the way in, but see how it goes away? There you go. I want to put high reflective tape right here. I have one right here. Look at this, the wrapping's still on here. What size are we gonna put? Where is it? Here we go. This size. Put this size right here. Measure it. Cut it right here. All right. That gives you enough room to overlap, and you can put a dab of glue. It's really important you put a dab of glue because even though this is probably the most stickiest tape I've ever worked with, it will come up. It will come up. All right, so right here. You gotta kind of pull because you're going upwards here. This is not a very stretchy tape. I have other ones that are stretchy. This does not stretch very much, so I'm going down, pulling down to the side. All right, yeah. You can see how I try to pull. Now, this little flap here that you have open, put a dab of glue right here. And then I'm gonna show you how I'm gonna end up, because if you went straight down, it'll be crooked. I know some of you already saw this, but if you're new watching this, Gorilla Pin glue is better than super glue. Someone talked about epoxy. I've never done an epoxy. I used to use UV glue. You put a glue like this and you hit it with the black light, it would dry in a matter of seconds. Too much fumes, too strong. I didn't like it. I mean, I was like this drying it. Okay. Then you get two little pieces, delicate tape. You can use blue tape, purple tape, green, as long as it's delicate surface tape. They have it everywhere. They have it at every Home Depot. If you had like regular painter's tape, I'm sure that would work. But you know, you just don't want to ruin the finish on your. So I put tape on the flap. Now we're gonna pull it this way, so it hopefully looks pretty good. There we go, and hold it down. So that way that tape is not crooked. I pulled it down this way, and then I'll put another piece here. This will stay on for 24 hours is the best. If you have like 6-8 hours, it would do, but 24 hours is the best. This was done yesterday. Once again, now we're gonna start working on this white milky overlay. Once I took off the blue tape, you know, you're squeezing it down and it pushes glue out. Not only am I taking away that blemish, I'm also putting an extra layer of glue on both sides to kind of make sure it doesn't lift off. Could it still lift off? It could, but like I said, I found out that this glue, pin glue is some of the best stuff. Home Depot does not carry this. I'm not sure why, but they do carry it in the jumbo bottle, even though I'm pretty sure it's the same thing. I'm pretty sure. I looked at the ingredients and it says the same thing. It is. It just here, it's not called pin glue, but it is the exact same thing. And like I said, there's probably different ways of doing this. This is just the way Chunky does it. I'm not saying if you do it a different way, I'm not saying you're doing it wrong. This is just the way I found that it's pretty easy for me to do it. That little blemish that you saw a little while ago, it's gone. It's gone. Todd Taylor, what's going on, buddy? What is going on? So you can see where it's squeezed out the glue. See that blemish? Appreciate all those who are in here. Once again, if y'all wouldn't mind putting Chad, Fields to Water. He has a Catfish charity tournament going on. Go show them some love over there too. I just had the time to do this now. Different phone. Different phone. Don't put too much here, guys. Do not put too much because it would run. And if it does, so what? All right, let me put this one away and then we'll work on that other one. Hope all is well. So all of these rods that I blacked out started out looking like this. And out of curiosity, I was gonna black them all out. I will not block this one out. I wanna see how it would look adding high reflective tape to a white rod. Because I'll be honest, white, this is a brand new rod, guys. Absolutely brand new 10 footer. In my upcoming live streams, I'll be giving away, not every single live stream, I'm gonna kind of have to pick and choose. I'll be giving away 3 10-footers like this. This is a 10-footer. This is the only one I'm not gonna block out. I will still add my silver high reflective tape, and if I have time, I'll do a couple how I do it. It's the same process I'm doing over there. But this is what they ended up looking like. Some of you might be like saying, Chunky, you're crazy for blocking them out. Well, you know Chunky. Chunky's a little loopy. I'm not sure. I can't read, guys. I'm at a distance and you know, it's not very easy for me to scroll back, but I'll try to go back and see what y'all are saying there. This part, it's the ferrule that goes in. You always want to measure and not paint this. Oh, thanks. All right, here we go. Yeah, if you're here just for the giveaway, it's not the day, so you're like, okay, see you later. Ooh, man, show Chunky some love. I will show you my eels, but I have no eels right now. Oh, you know what I did? Oh, this is something y'all don't know. Y'all are the first to know. I'm marinating my leftover eel. I am marinating my leftover strawberry jello mix. I can show you that if you want to see it, but just I cut it up. I brought it home because I didn't use very much on my last live stream. And even the ones I did, I brought home. That eel was a pound and a half. That was a $30 eel. So I'm just adding a little bit of glue to take away. Yesterday, once again, he was just coming in. Can you see where he kind of gets mushy and because I squeezed that glue out and it stays underneath the tape and it turns kind of a haze color. I'm taking off that hazy color with the glue, but I'm also taping both sides of the tape to give it more of a protection. Yes, we have a strawberry jello eel coming up soon. I was trying to go live today fishing, but my wife is cleaning the house and we're getting ready to go Bass Pro Shop here in about, I don't know, an hour. We'll be heading out. I gotta go get ready, go take a shower, shave. Yeah, so the same glue that I use, I just barely go work it back and forth. If you, like I said, if you have a painter's brush, and it would be a lot easier. I have one literally 20 feet away from me, and why doesn't Chunk go get it? Because Chunk is lazy. But if you, at this point, if you had a painter's brush, and if you wanted to go all the way around, it would give it a very, very high, shiny look. I need to be able to get to this part here in a second, so I'm gonna go this way. See how this tape kind of went down at an angle? I don't like stuff like that, but it is what it is. Only so much I can do. Only so perfect Chunky can be. Chunky's not perfect. Nowhere near. See right there, I know I put way too much glue. Now I gotta work it. And not squeeze. I'm not squeezing the bottle right now. Right now I'm just working it. All I squeeze is to get that first little dab out, and you just wanna work it back and forth. All right, I can't see. Oh, here's it right there. See, this is where it gets tricky when it's like, this one I was able to run a little high reflective tape in between that little area. On the big ones, I did not. So the way I'm thinking about doing the giveaway, when I do decide to do giveaway at nighttime, I will pull out this rod, because I have 3 10-footers and 1 7-foot rod. I'm gonna say whenever I pull out the 7-foot rod and we catch a fish on it, we would give away a 10-foot rod at that moment. We gotta do something fun. That's not gonna, you know, I'm just not gonna say, oh, it's at 8 o'clock and then everyone shoots in at 8 o'clock. No, that's not that easy. At a certain point, I will say today is giveaway day, but you have to stay tuned until I put this rod out. And if it catches a fish, bam, give away a rod. Chunky, I need to blah, blah, blah. I wanna see that one. No, Cookie's favorite. Cookie's favorite sport team. Woo, man! I don't know. That's a good one, Dan. I don't even know what his favorite sports team. Maybe his favorite gaming is more his thing. Let me tell you, I was surprised that Cookie did wrestling this year, and boy, man, we were just shocked. He did high school wrestling, and I'm glad he decided to pull out of that. That was just. It was brutal, man. But the way those kids, they wrestle, man, it's props for them, man. Props for them. I think he ended up with a fractured rib and all kinds of busted up bones. Now, when Mason gets old, that kid will be taking kids out. So at this point, I put, okay, I'll wing. You'll wing it. Ah, I touched the one that this one was already done. All right, that's the problem. I worked from down, up, and back down. Well, here's the thing is that I wanted to go to Bass Pro Shop to get glasses. Look, guys, I found my glasses. My wife is cleaning the house, and she's like, she found my glasses. We don't need to go no more, but she wants to buy a new pit. A griller, I guess you call it. They do have some nice ones over there. All right. What do we got? 74 amazing people watching. I appreciate y'all, guys. I just wanted to, I was facing the camera down. That way you could really see what I was doing. Okay, find out his favorite game and let me know, please. Got you, Dan. I could do that. I can do a game. I'll ask him that here in a second. So once again, the silver high reflective tape that I'm using, it's in my description. There's no tape in the world that reflects more than this one. Plain and simply, do your research. Go to YouTube and look up high reflective tape, or the most reflective tape, and it's going to be the exact one that I have in my. I know I'm going to have a hard time buying it now because I'm going to sell it out on Amazon, but well, there's not a lot of people in here, but this, now, does other high reflective tape, like from Walmart and, you know, I don't even know if Home Depot sells it. Does it work? It does. It does. It does. But trust me, this stuff, when you have a directional light right next to your camera, this at nighttime looks almost like an LED light, how much it reflects back. It is unbelievable. I have guides, so I know how thick I want to use this. So at this point, let's put high reflective tape. Those that want to hang in here, I mean, if y'all have nothing to do, if y'all go say hi, hello to Mr. Chad Field Waters, they're live at the Catfish tournament. I'm just gonna show you real quick how I continue doing this. Sorry. How much are they? This 2-inch reflective tape, it's a little bit over 30 bucks, $30. So it's not cheap, but if you know how to trim it, you know, take care of it, you could probably easily do 4 rods, but it's not extremely cheap, but it's the best in the world, hands down the best. Love learning from you. Cause y'all are doing an amazing job. Someone put Cause's her and Stand Up, man. Golly, they're so informative. All right, here we go. This is now. I had planned to black out all my 4 giveaway rods. So I'm going to show you how, you know, simple measuring. Oh, thanks to Ricky Creation, has given me the tool so I can cut long strips. But I'm not going to go show it, then y'all going to be bothering Ricky Creations. But he sent me a special tool to cut that, absolutely. So simple math, guys. Eye to eye, okay? Eye to eye, measure. Where's my pencil? Okay, this one is about, let's just say 8.5. That's 4 1/4. Okay, I've done my marking on my rod. Okay, I'm gonna go measure this way. 4 1/4. 4 1/4. I've just marked with my pencil right here. Now, once again, I was planning to black out all my rods. I changed my mind. I said I'm gonna go ahead and wrap one, just keep it white, see how it looks. So I've done a marking right here. So now at this point, I'm gonna on my Hellcat rods, I am not doing 2 inches. Okay, I'm doing geez, I wish I can give you proper math, but Chunky's not. This is a 2-inch tape right here. This is 2-inch tape. I'm doing this size. I kind of came up with this size, which you might say an inch and a quarter. And you're like, why did you do that? You didn't do 2 inches on your Hellcat rods. I didn't want to cover too much of the fluorescentness of the rod. This reflective tape could become very, very overwhelming to your camera. So much where your camera might not even be able to focus. So keep that in mind. Keep that in mind. But since this is a big, big rod, I'm keeping it 2 inches. So at this point, go here, overlap it. You know, if you want to wrap this twice with silver tape, no problem, but that's a lot of waste. So I do a little bit, not too much. I've gotten pretty good where I know what I can get away with and I can still glue it down. Believe it or not, this much right here is probably too much. Too much for this section. Let me see, maybe it's not enough. No, it's just enough. It's just enough. Just enough. So here we go. Here we go. What you want to have ready is 2 pieces of tape. 2 small pieces of tape. You want to have your glue ready. I don't have the camera down anymore because I was being chopped off. I'll try to lift up what I can here. Everyone's going to be now fishing with high reflective tape. It's amazing, guys. Absolutely amazing. Now you get your pencil mark right there. Approximate. I mean, you think we're halfway. You want to be kind of straight, and then once you start going down, remember it's your rod is getting thin, so it's gonna want to do kind of pull on it a little bit, pull, and I did pretty good. I was able to line it up pretty good, right there. All right, so at this point here, this flap here, get the glue that we've been talking about, the glue. Put a dot, work it up and down. If you put a lot, you're gonna have a lot of squeeze out, okay? It's up to you. It's me doing this so much that I finally have learned how much to put on there. Now, so anyone who's just coming in, you're like, Chunky, doesn't that have a lot of stickiness? It has a tremendous amount of stickiness. This high reflective tape does, but it will not stay down. It will not. It might lift off after a couple hours or a couple of days, but it will come up. So I put some glue, not a lot. I put a little dot and I worked it back and forth. Now I'm gonna get my tape and put it where on the back side of the tape here. All right, okay. Now I'm gonna align it. You wanna make sure that it doesn't go up or down. And this is the wrong tape, but anyways, let's see if Chunky can do it. I'm gonna pull up on it. How much longer before we leave? Okay. We still have time. See, this is where it gets tricky. You see how this tape is becoming kind of wrinklish? Now I get another tape and I'm gonna squeeze that down. This might take 3 tapes, believe it or not. Yeah, that's why I was having problems yesterday. You see where it has a wrinkle right there? But yesterday I only used 2 tapes. I'll be able to work that out. Here we go. I'm gonna see if I can overlap that. Still has a wrinkle there. Now I have different types of tape too. This one, it's more translucent. I can see where the tape's aligning. I should have used this one. But let me finish off this side with this blue. I can't see through this one. I'm gonna see if I can squeeze that wrinkle out right here. I'm gonna pull hard. Once that thing is down, it should squeeze that little wrinkle that we were having on my other rods. This is done, and you work it. Now, here's a little cheat sheet. This piece of tape that I used for your next eye, and depending on how much overlap you have, you can measure it here, and you're like, oh, well, this is the size that I need for this eye here, okay? So you go here, put it here, put it there, and you trim, bam. And if you're going down, upward, downwards, then you want to go longer than this one. So just I'm sure y'all are smart enough to figure that out, but it took me about a year to figure that one out. All right, measuring. We're gonna measure Chunky. Oh, it's over already? I would have won if I was in it? No, I wouldn't. Which one are you talking about? Chad was killing it. Chad was catching, he doubled up when I was in there. I was at Chick-fil-A this morning, unless it's already over. Not sure what tournament you're talking about. All right, measurements. I like to be precise. Now, here's another thing. If you know, you can do this your way. Let me see here, where are we going? Let's say you didn't want to have a 2-inch right here, right? A 2-inch tape in between the sections here. You could do something really, really cool. It's your design, your thing. You can get like 1 inch, or you don't want to go too thin. I notice that the high reflective tape too thin doesn't work well. You can get 1 inch, right? And you can do one right here, one here, and one here. Be uniform, right? Like 2 here. And you would have doubles. You would have doubles here, kind of like this pattern, but this is kind of tight. Double high reflective tape here, bam, 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 you know, like that. It's your thing. There's no end to your creation of what you can come up with. Just, you know, when I start doing double tape like that, and it's just a lot more work on me, a lot more work. But let's stop talking, Chunky. Come on, people are here to see you rap. All right, let's measure. Let's measure the middle from here to here. Put a marking. 7 is 3.5, right? 3.5. Yesterday I did measurements wrong. I put it way down. I had to take it apart and move it up. All right, here we go. I put a marking right in the middle between these 2 eyes. Here's my tape. There's the marking. I gotta look at it, kind of guess where the middle of the tape. Here we go. Bam. And like I said, this tape is extreme. Look how hard it is to come off. It doesn't come off easy. Look at that. Very, very sticky, but not sticky enough where that's. I wish it would just be like that and you were done. It's not. At this point right here, once again, I'll keep repeating it because I don't know who's in here, who's not. The wind's kicking up. The wind's gonna blow me away. Here we go. I want to say a big thank you to Uncle Steve. Painting Service by Steve sent me these 4 rods. He sent them to me about a month ago, and finally he's getting around to. It's just we've had rain and we've had high winds. Just a little dab, and work it around that section. I just worked this pin glue, Gorilla Pin Glue, not super glue, pin glue. Now, I'm gonna use this delicate surface purple because this is translucent. I can see where that type is aligning two sections. All right, so you put a piece here so you put it here on the back side so you can pull and you can direct where you want this. Yeah, I can see through this one. There, I pulled it. Ooh, but that had a lot of wrinkle. I pulled it up and that's not a problem. See how I pulled it up too much? I think I did too much. All right, fix that, Chunky. Fix it. You're trying to teach and you're a terrible teacher. All right. That's what was happening yesterday. I was pulling it up and down. See, I'm even learning myself. Chunky's teaching himself. These two will stay on there. If you can leave them overnight, even better. Let's work our way down here. 65 amazing people. I appreciate y'all being here. This high reflective tape is in my description. Amazing stuff. I don't make $1 from it. Trust me. If you want to give me a tip, send me a super chat. Chunky says thank you, but you don't need to. We have fun. You can save it for we're on the water. There we go. This eye to eye from here to here was 10 inches. There's my marking. Let me see here. Oh, that little piece is blew away. So that was my guide. My guide sheet blew away. Here we go. Do a quick wrap. Find out. $68 amazing people. I appreciate all y'all being in here. There's the marking. That's right. That's exactly right. Like I said, on my Hellcat rods, I did not do 2 inches. It would be overwhelming. Fluorescent and this. But this one I was planning to, well, I did black out my other ones. I kind of went to like 1.5 inches, and then as you go working up your last like 3 or 4 pieces, it's also only 1 inch. You have to kind of figure out what looks good. Kind of, I ended up finishing off with this size. See, this is thicker. Different sizes. But on these 10-foot rods, I'm gonna go 2 inches all the way throughout. There's no different sizes on here. Appreciate you still being here, Dan. Everyone who's in here. I have bugs on me. Potomac River Monsters. How did you finish off? You were live yesterday? Was it yesterday? Pull up. There we go. Yeah, it's when I'm inside, I have a bunch of these already cut out on the table. I'm not doing this. It's better just to have them kind of already ready just to grab. Let's keep going. I mean, at this point, guys, it just becomes repetitive. Nothing's gonna change here. You know what? Why don't we do this? I mean, those that, I appreciate those that want to be here and hang around with me. And I know that I'm not keeping up with most of the chat. Let's do this. Well, this one's gonna be easy, but let's just say it was painted, right? And it was still masked off. What I would have to do is well, you could always take off the tape, right? So anyways, here's the thing. At this point, you want to put this in. Put it in and go pretty much where it's all the way in. And then you want to measure from here to here to figure out this part here. Sometimes in the past, I would have to hold this one over this one and kind of do, anyways. Yeah, Chunky's learning. Chunky's learning from himself. Oh man, I tell you, Chunky's just weird. All right, what's half of 17? What's half of 17? Someone help me out. 8.5. 8.5. Got it. Now I'll double check that and make sure I got that. Yeah, close enough. 8.5. Appreciate that, buddy. Thank you. So far on this rod, we have 1, 2, 3 done. I still got to work on 1, 2, 3, and then I'll do another small piece right up here. Yeah, thank you guys. I appreciate that. There we go. So the marking is right here. Okay. All right, I think this will be the last one I'm gonna probably finish off, unless y'all want to keep hanging around here. I just got a text message I gotta pick up. It was almost 20 seconds behind on the video. Yeah, I got you. Wait. Cause calculator says 5.0. Oh, you're amazing. Thank you so much for doing that, guys. Please put the link up there. There we go. Yeah, Dan. I do the same thing sometimes. Fall behind. Definitely 4.7. I don't know what y'all are saying there. Yeah, it's wanting to go up on me. So, like I said, this tape is extremely. You got to start pretty straight on this one. If not, to work this one is hard. There we go. How to work? It's right where it's overlapping is pretty close. Okay. So once again, at this point. Ready? So once again, anyone was just coming in, I put tape here so I'm able to cinch it down and also make sure it's straight and not crooked, where it meets up with the tape that's underneath. That's the tricky part. You want to pull on here to get some glue, and if you want to go ahead and push down here to kind of work that glue out, it does help out a little bit. There you go. So it's the same process. It continues. So I would measure from right here to figure this one out. And then I always like to, believe it or not, I like to put silver high reflective tape right in here as well. There's really not a measurement here. Like on my show rods, on my boat rods, I put it here, I put it here, I put it here. You know, it depends what pattern you want to have. If you could measure it out, like let's just say 1 here, bam, 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 here, and be continuous, just make sure that the math adds up. You could do that as well. It'll look absolutely amazing. I mean, it's endless on how you could make this work out. Okay, 22 is 11, close to 11 right here. Bam. All right, Chunky needs water. Palmetto's in the house. Let me take a break. Let's go see marinated eel. Let's go see marinated eel. I have no live eels, guys. I have no live eels. I'm trying to wait until they go in stock at a cheaper store. It's just ridiculously expensive. Here's my outdoor fridge. This is where I would be keeping my live eels, okay? My water, my aerator, it's even plugged in. I gotta turn that off. Here we go. Strawberry jello eel. Bam. This is what I had left over from my last fishing trip. And I didn't use a lot of it. And even what I did use, I took it off. There's the eel head. Marinated strawberry jello eel. Bam. So this is my bucket. It's got water, has aerator. Good job, buddy. Glad it's flying. So my aerator pump, it's up in here. It's in here. I run the tube, down. I made a little hole in the side of the fridge, so that's where it's at. How's it going, dead animal? Finish. No, I can finish now if you want. I'm not sure what you're talking about. The rod? Thank you so much once again for that super chat. Y'all are awesome. Really appreciate it. 118 thumbs up. Yes. Woo, man. All right, so I have this marking. Let's go. Let me see. This gives me a guide how much I have to cut. Oh, this one works. This size works. So this one's been taken off. I just put it up against here, slightly cut just a little bit more. Bam. Gives me an idea. Take it off. I'll probably do a video on these rods wrapped at nighttime with my directional light and just so you can see how much it reflects back. There you go. Like I said, it was just coming in. If you just went to put this straight down with a stick on there, it will look like it's stuck. But more than likely, maybe down here it won't pull up as much, but towards the top and where the rod gets very, very thin, this tape will come back up like this. As a matter of fact, I have one rod that I'm giving away to someone, and I have to fix that. I haven't fixed it yet. I'm working on it. I just put a dot, I put glue, and with this I just kind of spread it around, Two pieces of tape. Sometimes you need 3. You would want to use probably a delicate surface tape. I like this purple or the yellow because you can see through, and you can see with the tape where you need to push or pull on or up. Usually I think I have a little bit better luck when I'm inside, but I can see it here enough. All right, let me see here. We can do this one here. I'm not gonna do 2-inch. Remember, it depends where you're working. This is a 2-inch tape. I'm gonna do a little bit less because I'm not sure what kind of rod will go here. And if you put too thick of a tape, it might, which I doubt it. You know, these rods are so big, they use big. What weight is this? This is the Bill Dance 10-foot Catfish rod. We'll be giving 3 of these away. There's the info. Take a snapshot, 10-foot. Up to 5 ounces. I can guarantee this thing can cast way more than 5 ounces. I can just tell you that much. There you go. I've already have 2 other ones that are finished. They're blacked out. This one, for some reason, I want to see how it looks not blacked out. That sun is beating on me. All right. 61 amazing people really want to watch Chunky and learn. I don't know if you're learning anything, but I try to do what I can. I mean, I think I have some of the coolest rods on the planet, I think, but this is how they became that way. Did a Chunky giveaway? I'm about to give away your cast net. Miles left his cast net here. Anybody want to? Miles doesn't know how to cast it anyway, so. Woo, man. And that's my best friend, dude. Can you imagine Chunky talking trash about his best friend? Woo. Gotta love it, man. Gotta love it. We're to Wisconsin. Ooh, man, 336. What's going on, man? I know I'm not reading chat. I'm just kind of concentrating. Here's the thing, guys. When I get to do something, I'm very, very focused person. I am very focused. Since we're down here, we're gonna do high reflective tape. At that point, most of my rods have it here, and here, but I kind of want it to be uniform throughout. In other words, the same distance on this one, on the ones I'm giving away. So from here, it jumps down to right here. This one is too much. Here we go, this size. There's different sizes, guys. See, now I'm working. Just want to put this out. This is a 2-inch. This is probably 1.25 inches. Then I'm gonna go to a smaller size, like inch and an eighth, I guess. Something that makes sense. And believe it or not, this is a little bit thick. I'm gonna have a hard time pulling it because that has a very, very strong contour right here. Yeah, it's getting wrinkly there. I knew, I mean, that's why I've been doing this so long. I know what's gonna work and what's not, but it is what it is. I think my other tape flew away. I'm pulling as I'm. Oh well. At this point, I'm gonna see if I can pull it down. You see how it wants to go this way? I don't have a thinner. Yeah, let's do this. Let's do this. This is a lot thinner. Rip it off. Rip it off. There goes 75 cents worth of high reflective tape. We're gonna put a thinner one. I just put it there. It's probably no more good. See how this tape is really not made to stretch, but you see how I put a lot of crease on there? It's trash. I cut my nails yesterday. And it still wants to pull up on here. All right, let's go this way. Here we go. I'll probably use a smaller tape here so I can see what I'm doing here. I gotta be able to work this tape that's going to an angle. I gotta pull it that way. See if I can make it happen. I don't know. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Bam! It's gonna look pretty good. Y'all can't tell, but it's under here. I was able to push it up. I will put another piece of tape so that tape doesn't come off so it can dry properly. Here we go. This type of glue, once again, we're using Gorilla. This type of glue. Home Depot only sells it in this jar. I can't remember. I think I ordered it on the pin size glue right here on Amazon, or maybe Lowe's carries it on this size. So this rod is done. We have it here where your reel goes in, and then, you know, the first one in between the eye to this part here, and then the next one from that part to your top piece. So this part is done. Remember, this one is the one that goes in the ferrule here. So we're gonna work from here. Here we have this one here left. We worked on those three. We have one, two, three, 4, 5 more pieces left, and then we're done. Then we're done. Let's go here. Measure from eye to eye right here. Almost 12, so I just squeezed the tape down a little bit. 12, 6 right here. You want to mark. Be nice. Like I said, I came up with 2 inches here. You could do something different. You can put a 1-inch tape here, like 1-inch tape here, like this. Your pattern could be like this. You know, 1 on each side, and then work it all the way up. It's your design. You do what you want. That would have been a lot more work on me for these giveaway rods, but I think the 2-inch tape on these bigger rods will look just good enough. All right. This is just the white. This is the backing. It gives me an idea how big of a tape I need right here. And this is the actual high reflective silver tape. There we go. 57 amazing people. I appreciate y'all being here, guys. Thank you very much. I know there's other, other things you'll be doing on a beautiful Saturday day, such as watching Field to Waters on this catfish tournament, or you can be here. There's other people fishing too, so make sure you go show everyone some love. Pull down. Here we go. Before I cinch that down, I just put a little dab of glue and work it up and down. One dot, not too much. I mean, if you put too much, it's not the end of the world, but man, you're gonna have a lot of squeeze out. Then if you wanna rewind how you take care of that squeeze out, make sure you check that out. I won't do that part again, but I did show when you take off that tape and it's like kind of blemished or whitish, milky-ish, whatever you wanna call it, how you fix that. Make sure you rewind. So you just put a dab and work it. I worked that tape. I'm gonna work the glue. Here's my tape, 2 pieces of that. Go down here, and then at this point, I want to try to align as best as I can. That's pretty good. But the more you pull, the more it's going to pull this way, and this doesn't want to align. So at the same time, now you're going to pull this one that way. That's why we were having that crease, but it's just the contour of the rod, how it's, the cylinder, I guess, the way it is. Here we go. Let this sit as long as possible. You can let it sit overnight. Even better, even better. We did these 3 before. Now we got 1, 2, 3, and then I'm gonna add one right here. I don't know if I'll do the one in between here, but this one, but maybe we will. This one is hard. Maybe we will. Those if hang in here and want to watch that, we'll see if we can do that one, like we did on my smaller catfish rod. When it's my personal rods, I do it. I do it all the way in. I squeeze. Oh man, this is gonna be tough. To squeeze a piece of tape through there and go around in there, it's not easy. I mean, anything and everything can be done. We know that, right? Anything can be done. If there's a will, there's a way, plain and simply. I learned that many, many years ago. My greatest boss in the world, Leo Pina, rest in peace, taught me that at a very young age. Well, when I started painting, when there's a will, there's a way. That's what he said. If you don't have the will, then you're not gonna figure out a way. Anyways, I'm here to preach. Let's wrap. Measure the middle. 6 1/4 is 2 1/2 and a 1 little stick. 1 little stick. 3 1/2 and 5/8. No, something's wrong there. Nope, that's not right. Hold on. 6 1/4 is 3 1/8. Bam, I got myself there. I got myself out. Yep. Chunky the Great. Woo, let's go. Yeah, the weather is gorgeous, man. Like to be out fishing. But we're getting sunburn here, taking some vitamin D. This is where I did the wrong measurement, and this is the right one right there. I measured wrong, but I fixed it before I glued all this down. Yeah, this is why I try not to do educational videos. Not that I'm an educator, I'm an entertainer. Just because I'm so serious when it comes to being precise. There's no, woo, there's a ha! All the giggles are gone. All the giggles are gone. Probably my neighbors are like, what in the world is that guy doing? Or he's talking to himself now. Yep. I gotta pull up. All right, here we go. 3 more tapes and we're done. We're done. All right, let me see if I can cut these last pieces and have them done. If you could have all your tapes cut and numbered, it would be that much easier. It would. I have this piece as a guide. Need that one. Then I need one more a little bit smaller than that. All right. These are our last 2 pieces. So like I said, how much tape you have left over? If I was doing my rods like towards the handle part, tape there, you definitely don't have enough to do 3 rods. Oh, my 4 rods. And I'll be honest, once you get to this point here, if you don't want to measure, you don't need to measure. If you just kind of guesstimate kind of where the middle is, I just tap it there. You can still measure up and down. I mean, I'll be honest, I've done it all kinds of too. That's 1 and 3/4, 1 and 3/4. Bam, I got it right there. See, you don't need to start putting pencil marks on that. There you go. Leave a little bit there. Put some glue. Glue. I gotta cut some. Man, this. If I was better organized, I would have tape ready everywhere, just to grab. We have this one, and then I'm gonna see if I can add the one that goes in here. I'll be honest, most of my other rods are not this tight on this eye here, but we'll see. Those that don't know what I'm talking about up there, I'll show you. And it's really important because the tip is what you want to see move. So the higher you can have a high reflective tape, the better. And I'm gonna show you the difference what I'm talking about. 1.5 inches. Yeah, I'll keep it a little bit lower because we will put a tape up there. Go up a little bit. "70 amazing people watching me do how, the high reflective tape. This is the best way to make sure this tape does not rise on you and lift." And I've seen other people fish like this, and they're just like, their tape comes off and then they continue doing shows. And to me, it drives me nuts watching something like that. Now, if it happens during the show, it happens. But when you do show after show like that, I'm like, oh, come on, fix your stuff. Now I'm gonna show you, I'm gonna go and grab 2 different rods, and I'm gonna show you the difference between adding tape just right here, another piece of small tape here, or going all the way up to the tip. Give me a second, I'm gonna grab them. The rod that you saw me work on is the exact same rod as this. I blacked it out, and then I decided not to go in between that little gap there, okay? I just put a tape right here, close as far as I can go up. I put it there. Now this is a different rod. You see how I went in between the eye, and I even put tape down below it. This is going to be the last rod that we give away. This is the 7-footer. I mean, like I said, you come up with your creative design, all the way to the tip is the best. This will work too, guys. I mean, what is what is a 1/4 of an inch? Let's see what we can do. Yeah, like I said. So let me just show you the difference. This is some of the high reflective tape that I have on my Hellcat rods, my orange rod, and it matches the orange perfect. The difference between this tape, watch this. This one stretches. This I already took off the backing. Look, see, it stretches. I can mold this tape really, really easy. it stretches, but see, now it's ruined. This high reflected silver tape, not really. It doesn't do this. It does not. Should I go in the eye? Nah, I'm not gonna do it. I'm just gonna do it like this. You're like, Chunky, you backed off. I can't do it in there. It's too small. All right. We're gonna do one down here, and then we'll do that one up there on top. All right. You promised the people, Chunky. I'm gonna do one down here, like you saw the other one, and I still didn't cut it long enough. There. Now you have to get it that just a little slice. And does it make a difference? It does not. I don't think this is way too small where I don't think the reflection you're gonna get back from it will be even enough. Then, what's going on? Appreciate everyone who's here, guys. Thank you very much. I'll go back and I'll try to see who came in here, said hi, hello. I'll try my, yeah. It's just too tight, guys. I can't even get this little tape in here. It's not gonna work. It's not, but look at your rod, and I guarantee you it's not this tight. It is not. I mean, any less than that, it's useless. It's useless. Let's just go with this all the way up to the top, and that's what we'll go with. Sorry, guys, I tried, but I mean, why are we gonna cut this even thinner? It just doesn't make sense. But when you do, trying to cinch that one down, you have to get blue tape and feed it through there and go around and pull it. It's a process. I mean, I wish I could have showed you, but it's not gonna let us on this one. Maybe I'll go get a Hellcat rod and do a tip. Appreciate you coming in, buddy. All right, this one I'm gonna try to push up all the way up to this back right there to be as far as we can. As closest to the tip as we can. All right, we're gonna put glue, and then we're gonna have to figure out a way to cinch that one down. My other one ended up crooked. Like I said, at this point, guys, you just want to put a little dot of glue, a dot, and then make sure you paint the bottom of the tape to add more adhesion, because this is very good glue. Very good glue. We're gonna now put tape on the flap, so that's gonna help us be able to. There you go. Now at this point, I'll put it down and then be able to pull it where I need to guide it. There you go. The rods are done. Let this, like I said, if people are just impatient like Chunky. Sometimes I let this stuff sit 6-8 hours. You take it off slowly and it should be good enough. Then you come back and then you paint over it. If it gets blemished where you put too much glue ran out, rewind the video and I'll show you how I went back and touched that up. You do want to add extra glue on top of the seam anyways, just to make sure there's enough glue. I'm gonna go get one Hellcat rod and we're gonna do one tip. We're gonna do a tip, because I'm gonna eventually have to do my other Hellcat rods. Let me go grab a Hellcat rod.
Daddy?
Yeah, baby.
What are you doing?
Say hi.
Hi.
You're not in screen. Come over here. Mason's with us. Mason joined us.
Anymore.
So this is a brand new rod from Hellcat. I have not worked on this one yet. It still has the wrapping. This is a medium action, 1 to 6 ounces. Y'all have not seen this because I always have a weight and sinker, but it has a lot of action. Let's see if y'all can see this. I love this rod. Man. I love their medium and medium. But see, this one, to be honest, is not even that hard, because this is quite the opposite. This one you have plenty of room. Most of them have an in between what I just showed you, what I put away, and this one. But let's go ahead and wrap this one since we're here. We're gonna wrap this one. There's a. Yeah, I love this rod. Absolutely love it. Love it, love it, love it. The medium. And I'll be honest, even their heavy action rod is fun rod. That's gonna probably be the one. Now, I started getting different size of tapes, and I wanna get the biggest size tape. See, this one still has wiggle room there. I want bigger than this. I want it to be as big as possible right there. I might need to custom cut one that size. We have tape. This is gonna be too big. All right, so we'll cut the size and then we'll trim it. And let's kind of guesstimate there, and then cut here. Probably this thick. Let me see if we have enough room. Yes, perfect. See, it doesn't have a lot of wiggle right there. That's about the size that you want. I think I cut it too long, because you start going round and round and round, it becomes just too much work. It gets in the way. Once again, if that's why I'm not painting fluorescent painted rods anymore, because look at this Hellcat rod. Y'all have seen it on my boat. It is amazing. Whoever's interested on Catch the Fever Hellcat rods, I have a 10% discount code, Chunky10. Saves you 10% on their website. Anything on their website, even their slime line, it's amazing. So this is gonna be the last piece, guys. I'm not gonna go ahead and wrap the other rod. I think I've done enough. I gotta go inside, take a shower, and get ready to go to Bass Pro Shop. Here's the fun part right here. This is the fun part. Trying to squeeze this in here. Well, this one you got plenty of room. You kind of ooh it like that. All right, here we go. Pull. Wrap. It's still too long. I can still trim it here. Okay. Now we're gonna go this way. Now, here's the interesting part. I want to show you guys. We still have the flap, right? You still have the flap. We're still gonna do the same process with the dab of glue. Okay, but this is where it gets fun. You want to get tape. Then you want to probably slice it in half. Like this. And then we're gonna feed it through the backside back here, because this is what we're gonna use as a puller. We're gonna pull that tape this way. There we go. I have that tape ready. I have it ready, so I'm gonna go this way, and then I'm gonna pull it tight. That way it's not loose there. Let's go ahead and put a dab. Does that a word? A puller tape? Chunky speaks weird. I go back and watch my videos and I'm like, Chunky, what in the world were you trying to say? If I can't even understand myself, I don't expect y'all either. Woo, man. All right, here we go. Bring this, and went too far. That's all right. Go back through. Like I said, this is a very slow drying glue, or you could have went here and then feed it that way. It doesn't matter, but I think I like to do it this way. Feed it already in direction. Go down on it. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. This is good. It's on there. Now we're gonna pull this and we're gonna bam. Bam. Look at that. Ooh, man, Chunky, it looks like you've done this a couple of times. We'll trim it here. We'll trim it there. I'm gonna do another one. Because I didn't get all the way to the tip. Yeah, see that? Yeah, I can't see it. There you go. So you see right there? That tip, that little piece of tape is still sticking up in the air. If I had more tools, I would be pushing this tape down. I don't have all my tools here. Here we go. Here we go. We're gonna fix that little piece of tape. That's how precise I like to be, especially when they're my rods. Giveaway rods is like, that's all right. That'll work. Chunky's rods, no. I like to sleep well at night. I don't want to be thinking of weird things like this. You lose sleep over that? Yes, Chunky loses sleep over that. All right, come on, Chunky. Stop playing. Where's your feeder? It's got to go this way. All right, we're gonna go this way. here we go. We're gonna go down and we're gonna pull. At this point, some of you that don't have a lot of room here to run it in there, make this like a little ball and then get something. I mean, I don't have, like I said, just push it down and just let it stay there. Let it, so it's cinched down. I don't know if y'all were able to see that, but I mean, you can continue going that tape round and round, but this is one of the hardest parts, is doing this part. There you go. I just went around. Taking off the tape is always fun. Now, when you do take off this tape, just be slow about it. Could that tape come back up? Would you just put, could it come up? It could, but not really. Make sure you get your glue when you're done for the day. Clean off the tip. I mean, if not, you know, you just have to clean it off when you're gonna use it the next time. Where's my cap? Where's Chunky? Chunky lost his cap. Chunky lost his Chunky lost his head. Chunky, are you putting your reflective tape on? Yes, I am. Make sure you go rewind and you can see the process. It is very, very important. I talked about the best high reflective. This is the best high reflective and most reflective tape in the planet. Hands down, period, right here. If you have a camera and it has a light source, it doesn't matter what phone you have. It's Galaxy, iPhone. When you shoot video, make sure your light is on, and that's all you need. Now, if you look at my setup on top, okay, I want y'all to see this. This is where my videos at nighttime, here's my ring light. You can see my cell phone right here, my ring light. Even though it's burning me, the sun is killing me, I still have a lot of light. I have another light. Here's my TikTok stand right here. I put my TikTok phone here. We're not doing TikTok. My iPhone is there. I have a ring light on here. I have a light there. Here's the important part. I use this is what makes my videos go viral on TikTok. Here's my GoPro. I use their light, GoPro light. That light is amazing. I added a secondary light, but keep this in mind. Too strong of a light, it won't let your camera focus. Oh, hold on. Let's see if y'all can see that. That's blinking, so that's low. Right now, I like to put medium. If you put too much bright, it won't let the camera focus. And I added another light here. Even though you can't see it, it's on. But you don't need all this stuff. All you need is your phone, your light on at nighttime. And that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do a video showing you how it reflects like that. That's my setup. I love my setup. I told Fishing with Gold Miles, I'm like, man, I need to rework this, but that's like $300 on my setup here, not including phones and cameras, just lighting, tripod, pistol grip. I love a pistol grip. That way you're not there unscrewing, moving your tripod and then screwing. No. This, it's with action. You see me on the boat, I can quickly grab it and give you a different angle and straighten it out pretty fast. Just squeeze it and done like that. Chunky knees. Oh, 5 minutes. Where did you? Woo! I was telling Miles, I told Miles, man, Miles, do you think I need to spend, I don't know, maybe $200-300 just to make this new? To make all my wires and everything just new. But anyways, that's a whole different story. But I appreciate all the thumbs up, guys. Y'all are amazing. We're done. We just finished showing you the giveaway rods. I kept one white and we blacked out 3. The plan is that I have 3 10-footers. Once again, all of this is a big thank you to Uncle Steve, Painted Service by Steve. He's done this many times. He sent me 3 rods about a month and a half ago. It's just been raining, it's been windy, and I blacked out 3 of them, and one I kept white. And you can see this is just tape, regular tape, holding the high reflected glue down. It's drying. I'm gonna let that dry overnight. So the plan is that when I'll say, hey, today is giveaway rod day, okay? This is the plan. I will mention that. That way I can hopefully keep y'all in there longer, watching longer. And at a certain point at nighttime, when it gets dark, I'll put that blackout, my 7-foot blackout rod that's over there, I'll put that in the water with the bait, okay? I'll put a little Zepco on there to make it fun. It's a 7-foot fun rod. And if that, at the moment, that rod catches at least a 5-pound fish, maybe we'll do 10 pounds. No, 5 pounds. Chunky catches small fish. 5-pound fish will pretty much almost stop the show. Hopefully the other rods won't go off so we can do the giveaway at that moment. That's how we're gonna do it. But like I said, I won't have the 10-foot rods with me. I'll have that one 7-foot rod. We'll use that whenever that rod catches the fish. We'll do the giveaway with numbers. We'll go over all details, and like I said, we're gonna do it live. We'll do the number things. Sometimes what you see and what we see, it's different, doesn't align. It's whoever gives the closest number without going over will be the winner. I will have a couple of people that I'll say, look, whatever they say is the winner is, period. That's what we're gonna go with. I don't wanna be receiving emails later, Chunky, you didn't see this, you didn't see that. Well, like I said, rule number one, there's no crying on giveaways. There you go, guys. Larry Joe just said thank you to Uncle Steve. Is amazing enough to do these things for me. Send me rods, you know, out of his kindness, out of his heart, where I can come and customize them. I'm glad I didn't have to do fluorescent paints. I'll be honest. Those that want to talk about fluorescent paints, if you do, which you don't need to no more, you got the Hellcat rods, all right? These are hands down. Hellcat has the brightest rods under black lights that I have seen and held in my hands. Okay, so you can take it as it is, and you know, I've had my own custom rods. I have pictures showing how bright these are over my rod and other rods that I have that are fluorescent. I mean, almost twice as bright. If you do want to do your own painted rods, which you know, don't, because it's just easier to go buy a Hellcat rod with my discount. This is the primer that I use, Zinsser 123. It's a lot of work. 2 coats of this, and then you start giving it 4 to 8 coats of fluorescent paints. Then you have to do 2 to 3 coats of clear coat, and then you start working on your next color. It's just, why go through all that? I'm just grateful that I have the Hellcats, that I'm on their family. Go get yourself a Hellcat. Use discount code Chunky10. Brightest, strongest rods on the market. Go check them out on YouTube, on their TikTok, and they have some absolutely phenomenal, crazy videos showing you, you know, if which we hope you don't, you close a door on one of these rods, the rod bends, they'll do the bend test. I'm not gonna do that stuff. They'll do the bend. You can close doors on these rods. Not that it's guaranteed to hold up, but it's proven. It's proven. They will pick up the owner. They'll get a winch and they will pick up the owner with the forklift and lift him up. That's how strong these rods. Even though they have bend, they're amazing. Go check them out when you have time. Get some of their fishing line. If you need a rod, get, you know, at least take a look at them. I'm not telling you to go buy a Hellcat. I'm not telling you it's the best rod in the world, but I'm very, very happy with their rods. Very, very happy. All right, now I'm looking at comments, and if anyone wants to say anything before I close out the show. I could show you the rods that they're drawing. I painted 2 already painted. Are you going fishing later? You know what I wish, Lopez? I asked my wife what they wanted to do. I said, we can go fishing or we can go to Bass Pro Shop. And they both said Bass Pro Shop. So my wife has been wanting a decent sized grill. I'll be honest, we just go buy those simple grills at Home Depot, or the ones they have at Walmart that have 2 wheels and they fold down. They last, I'll be honest, and it cooks meat great. It lasts 1 to 2 years, and this one's about to go. So we're gonna go get a grill at Bass Pro Shop. She just likes the ones that they have there. I'm sure maybe where you live, if I was down south like in Texas, they have these stores that specialize in grills. Here, not that I know of. I appreciate that, guys. Y'all are amazing. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Mason was gonna join me, but I'm receiving vitamin D, high reflective tape, best tape in the world. I've even thought, I mean, not that I need to do that. I was like, maybe, I mean, those that would want to support me, it would be a way of supporting me. Because I'm like, maybe I could have this tape kind of already cut in sections where you just go and, you know, you can go buy your own roll. I was like, maybe I could sell this tape along with the sticker, and that way but you will still need to have glue. Just a way to me make money, but that's all right. This is me doing a catch and cook. Is that mean I'm doing a catch and cook? Hey, you know what? That's a good point, Ricky. I could take the old grill. Miles said he would help me out with that. So, but he has his own ideas too. He has his own channel, but maybe we can team up and do something like that. I think that would be great. I mean, Miles is a great person. I speak to that guy daily. Let me see here. Have I tried any other colors? Well, let me answer that for you. Hold on. Let me answer that for you. Let's go take a walk. It's time to see my dirty shed, and I'll try not to show you too much of it, but here we go. These are the rods that are ready to be given away. Like I said, I'll go over the plans one more time. I will be taking the small rod with the Zebco, or just what, it doesn't matter, whatever. I'll put that at a certain point when I say it's giveaway day. Whenever I put that out and it catches a fish, we'll be giving away the 10-footers, which are the ones on the left side. I don't want to take the 10-footers on my boat. It's just too much. Or maybe we'll even do it from the bank. I don't know. We don't know. So this one, when I started the show, I blocked this one out. I masked it off. I sanded it down. It's hanging out the window. That one is drying. And this, I'll be honest, this black does take a couple hours to dry. Here's the other piece right here, hanging out the other window. Here's the top piece. So fluorescent paints. Oh boy. Oh boy. Don't make fun of my messiness. Oh, you can see it from right there. There you go. Have I tried other colors? Yep. This is low brand. Yeah, this is Lowe's. Lowe's. No. I'm sorry. This is Michael's. This is Michael's. Oh, there they're dropping. This is Home Depot brand. So there you go. Those days are over. I don't want to be painting any other stuff anymore. Got them all. Different clear coats. Look at all my old rigs. Look at all my old rigs. You know what? Why don't we give away an old rig? Since now I'm kind of working with Sumo. I'm not saying the leads. The leads are too expensive. And then here's my Hellcat rods. Here's my studio wall right there. That's where I sit down. I don't have. I got my sprayer there. I gotta clean up. There's the box that. Let me show you something real quick. Everyone heard giveaway. Now we're holding over 80 people. I'm gonna make y'all suffer. I'm gonna make y'all suffer now. Hellcat. Here we go. This rod I'll be giving away. I mean, it already has a name on it. Okay. This rod already has a name on it. I just gotta finish fixing it. I have not seen them come in here, and I won't see who it's going to until they say. Can you see where this tape lifted off? I hope that y'all can still hear me. On this tape, I was using super glue, and I gotta fix this rod before I send it out. I'm gonna probably lift it up, put a dab of glue, tape it down before I send it out. That way, it's not same thing here. Same thing here. See, this one's lifting off a little bit too. See that I've tried all different types of glue, and that one that I showed you when I did the show holds up better. Yeah, it's not lifting up terribly bad, but this one's going to someone. It's an amazing rod. Like I said, now that I'm sponsored by Uncle Lou, this one even has the high reflective yellow tape down here, line tape. This is a partially customized rod. All right, which ones are we gonna give away? What are we gonna give away? we'll give away a cigar float. Woo! You're like, oh, I'm not hanging around for that, Chunky. I'm not hanging around for that. Look at the way this thing sounds when this thing moves. Listen. Woo! It's got all the sinkers on there. What are we gonna? I got myself. That's what you get, Chunky, for making fun. It's not making fun. What are we gonna give away? Oh boy, this one has high reflective. This is the custom right here. I will. Yeah, I'm gonna send it as is. This is the Christmas time. This was the Christmas candy cane. I used it. Probably didn't catch anything because wintertime for me on the bank was terrible. We'll give away this one. Ooh, this one has double sinker. Double sinker. I never really ended up using this one here. Oh, this one has a Miles hook. This has a huge hook. It's not very sharp, but I'm not sharpening anything. This is as is. As is. All right. Oh, y'all still with me? Y'all still with me? Yes, no? Yes, all right, yes. I couldn't see the screen. Let's go sit back down in the sun. We'll get a sunburn. You know, I can need the camera closer to me. Here we go. All right, all right, all right. Here we go. Miles, you want to win this one. He's like, why don't you just give it to me? I'm your friend. I like you, just don't like you that much. Woo! You see how I'm not teaching no more? Now the giggles come out. Oh man, I can relax now. All right, we're gonna be giving away these two. Will it come with the synchro? I don't know. It depends how much they want to charge me. I'm not losing money. Yeah, I think we'll give away this one. I just poked myself. And this one first. It's got high reflective tape, guys. This tape. Let me show you the difference. When you want to start ordering reflective tapes, this is yellow. This is lime yellow. Prettier. Not bad. Not bad. But there's a difference. I don't know if the camera picks up. So I have these. If you go to my description on YouTube, and this tape will come up, but make sure. It depends. You're just showing you. This one looks prettier. This is a lime yellow, and this, I believe, this is just yellow. You would think that yellow would be, whatever, lime yellow. All right. First giveaway. Rules are there's no crying. There's no crying on giveaways. You get to pick one number, 1 through 100. 1 through 100. You're only allowed to pick one. Don't start now. You start starting now, then you're gonna get timed out. Don't time anyone out yet. When Ricky, are you caught up? No, not yet. Not yet. I already saw that number. Do I have something to write down with? That's all right, guys. Don't time them out yet. That's okay. Don't time them out. Okay, I'm almost done here. I'll be done in 10 minutes, 5 minutes. My wife says that we're getting ready. All right, rules, really quick. You're only allowed to pick one number. You're here, Ricky. Are you caught up in the stream? Ricky, you can, of course, you can try to win. When Ricky, not yet, Rick, I'll tell you when you can say the magic word. When Ricky says start, whatever, start picking now, you're gonna pick only one number, 1 through 100. Whoever's closest without going over will be the winner. Whoever says the number first will be the winner. That's the way I wanna make sure you're caught up to the stream, but it's kind of late. Ricky, pick one number, 1 through 100, whenever you wanna give the magic word. Whenever you wanna give the magic word, and he'll say start, whatever he wants to say. Pick now. We're gonna win this one. Only guess one number. Only 1 through 100. Whoever's closest without going over. Now I have it written down here already. There you go. Ricky said already the magic word. Go ahead and just pick one number. 1 through 100. And I'm not sure it's gonna come with a sinker. I'm not sure. It'll come like this. The number's been written down. My hands are up here, okay? The number has been written down. Yeah, Miles, I think this is your style of hook. To win a chunky rig. A chunky rig that this one has a pretty short leader. People ask me, how long do you need to have the leader line? And it really doesn't matter. All you're trying to do is suspend your bait off the muddy floor. I would have to say 18 inches to 12 inches. I would call this close to 12, maybe 14 inches. 2 feet. Yeah, the rule was only allowed to pick one number. Only allowed to pick one number. We'll give it a few more seconds, and whenever Ricky, give it another 20 seconds, Ricky, and then he'll say the magic. He'll say when to stop. Only one number. Yeah, I mean, it's Yeah, if you got timed out, there's one more giveaway. We're gonna give away a second rig. The second rig. Yeah, I mean the rules are you can only pick one number. I mean, people come in and don't listen to the rules. But, you know, there you go. Ricky said stop. Ricky said stop. Ricky, Miles, if y'all want to go back and tell me who was the first one to be closest to 50. Let me see how we get this right. 58. Is that right or is that wrong? 58. 58. 58. I can see it right on here. 58. 58. Whoever is closest without going over. You cannot go over. If you're over by one, you're out. This is the Price is Right. I'll make sure that they both come up with the same person, and then that's going to be the winner. Yeah, I think we already stopped picking numbers. We're going to have one more giveaway here in a second. The first one was for this one. Like I said, I'm not going to guarantee the stinker's coming. Okay, that's 2 people. There you go. Congratulations. Whatever the first name is, D. There you go. Send me. Appreciate that, guys. Y'all are amazing. Congratulations, my friend. You won this one. Unfortunately, you will not be in the running for the second one. Let's give someone else another chance. I appreciate you being in here. I hope that you've been here for several minutes. And if you haven't, well, you were here for the giveaway. If you wanted to come with the sinker, and if it's over $5 for that sinker to ship a sinker, if you want to pay for it, I'll leave it up to you. I'm not paying crazy money to send something. But all right, congratulations. Send me an email. I will send it out. I will send it out within a month's time. I don't send anything. Okay, we're gonna scratch the winning number out right here. That's the first winning number. Congratulations. And just give it 2 more minutes to make sure that anyone who was timed out comes back in. Well, we gotta wait 5 minutes. Damn, I'm not gonna wait 5 minutes. All right, it is what it is. It is what it is. Let me see if I can pick another number. You're like, what is Chunky writing? What is Chunky writing? Eric Burnside, what's going on, brother? Yeah. All right. This is the one that I'm sure I used several times. We're not starting yet. We're not starting yet. This was my Christmas rattle. I did on Christmas. The Christmas beads, the rattles, the spook. Yeah, you can kind of see the reflection off my glasses here. These are the glasses that I thought I had lost, and that's one of the reasons I wanted to go to Bass Pro Shop to give me more glasses. Now that I found them, I'm like, oh, we can go fishing now. She's like, my wife's like, no, too late. You put that option out there. So, anyways, I don't get to pick anyways. I can only give my opinion what I would like to do. What I would like to do. Woo, man, those that like, Chunky, it's not like that with me. Well, like, all right. Email. Yeah, congratulations, my friend. It's chunkycatsfishing@gmail. Just the way my YouTube channel is. Look at my YouTube channel, how it's spelled. And at Gmail. Just put at Gmail. I'll get it. Yep. All right. This is the second one. Jeez, I would like to send the sinker on this one just because it's customized. Yeah, Chunky. People are like, stop being so cheap, Chunky. Stop being so cheap. All right. I'm gonna go over the rules one more time. Anyone who comes in and multi-guesses just because they came in too late and starts picking a bunch of numbers, they don't know how we do giveaways. We're gonna pick only one number. You're allowed to pick only one number, 1 through 100. Whoever is closest without going over and comes and says it first will be the winner. Only pick one number, 1 through 100. Ricky Creations, whenever you want to give the magic word, he'll tell you when to start. And then I'll kind of give an idea when we can stop it. That's if you're still here, buddy. I don't want to hold you up for doing some stuff. He's behind. Ricky, you're behind. Catch up. He's like, Ricky left. Miles, you in here, Miles? There he is. Bam. Go ahead, guys. Boom. He's waiting. Woo. Let's go. Let's go. Everyone had their number ready. Ready, ready, ready. Now, I will allow this. If you saw someone pick a number before you, the same exact number that you put, There's a way to erase your number, retract it, and pick another. I will allow that. So moderators, please keep an eye on that. They're allowed to retract in case that someone already picked the same number before you did. Okay, I will allow that. Only once. Only once. Can't do it twice. Anyone who's just coming in, only pick one number, 1 through 100. Only pick one number. I don't want people seeing people get timed out. I really don't, but rules are rules. We're giving away this spook. This chunky spook with a Christmas candy cane. This one has a nicer, smaller hook. We'll give it 20 more seconds, Ricky, whenever you want, count to 20, and then whenever you want to say stop, after Ricky says stop, no number will count after Ricky says stop. There's 275s. Yeah, go ahead. It's too late. Anyways, go ahead and say stop. Whoever's caught up, go ahead and say stop. The first person to say stop, then we'll end it there. There you go. Bam. There you go. The winning number was number 21. 21. And I did see a 21 right at the end. That's 2-1. I hope y'all can see that right. It depends if I'm on TikTok or... I won't do giveaways on TikTok. It's impossible. You can't go back and see. 21. 2-1. If I can get confirmation from a couple of people. Yeah, we stopped already. We stopped. No number after recreation said stop will count. Someone did come in right at the last minute and hit it on the nose, but maybe there was someone before that. I was trying to keep up. That was to win this one. Snapper, snapper, snapper. Yeah, over is not close. Over. If you're over by one number, it doesn't count. Are you sure, Ricky? I saw an exact 21 come in. I saw an exact 21 come in before you said stop, towards the end. Y'all go. I'm going to double check. I don't want to, like I said, whatever you say, I just want to just. Sniper King at 20. You ain't seen no 20. Me being dyslexic was probably 12. No 21. All right. All right. That's just how chunky can. That's why I leave it up to y'all. Oh, it was retracted. They retracted it. Wow. He had it. He retracted. All right. Congratulations. Congratulations. Woo, man. Send me, it was, y'all said sniper, snapper, whatever. Oh, all right. They retracted it. I know I saw 21 come in, but they must have retracted. Anyways, like I said, whatever my moderators said who it was, that's who we're going with, plain and simply. There's no crying. Rule 1 is there's no crying on giveaways. And if there is, that's why, oh, my rods are falling down. Oh, go get them. My rods are falling. No, no. Like I said, we'll be having rod giveaways. Send me an email. Someone could put my email address. It's chunkycatsfishing@gmail. We did a lot of information on today's video. It's how to paint, how to do high reflective tape. We'll be giving away 3 rods, 3 fishing rods like this. This is the only one that I kept white. Let me see how much wiggle this rod has. Oh, it does have a lot of wiggle. Ooh. You know what? I decided not to do the rod giveaway. I'm gonna keep these for myself. Chucky's like, I'm not giving these away. Man, you know, when you hold the top piece, I'm like, it's a little stiff, but I'm like, hey, you know what? I'm not gonna give these rods away no more. Forget that. Ooh, a lot of the bend. Wow. Uncle Steve's like, you big dummy, that's why I sent them to you. Woo, man. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Man, these rods are sweet. I'll be honest, I didn't think they were that sweet. Hey, Uncle Steve, you have 3 more rods? Yo, Uncle Steve, you got 3 more. So 2 of them are gonna be blacked out with high reflective tape. This one is the only one I kept non-painted. I just did the high reflective tape. I'm gonna see how they look at nighttime, but oh man. Wow. All right. I think that rod is medium heavy. It is medium heavy. It is. Like I said, I'll be honest. I mean, I'll be using all Hellcat rods pretty much from now on. But you know, they do need to come out with the bigger rod. I'm sure it's probably in their works. It's made to throw up to 5 ounces. Wow, I didn't think it was that sweet. Yeah, look at this orange, man. This orange looks absolutely amazing in the sun. Woo, and under black lights. Yeah, so we'll be giving away. Freaking awesome, yeah. We'll be giving away these rods. I'm not sure, like I said, maybe every 2 weeks. But for sure on my next live stream, nighttime live stream, we'll be giving away a rod. And like I said, I'll explain it one more time. The plan is to take a smaller blacked out rod, which I'll give away last, because I'll use that one for all my giveaways. I'll take a small 7-foot blacked out rod that I'll eventually give away, be the last one. When I put that rod out and we catch a fish on it, we're going to be giving away, referring back to the ones I left at home. It'll be one of these. I'll say it'll be a blacked one. It'll be the non-painted one. But let me put some stuff away, guys. It's getting windy out here. Who's in here? Who's in here? Someone say, first one to say yes. Who's in here? I'm gonna be cleaning up. My wife's already finishing up here. Yes, yes, JJ. One more giveaway. Pick a number 1 through 100. Start now. We'd say, someone say start. Someone says start. Someone says start. Pick one number. Only one number. Give away this one. There you go. Start. There you go. It counts. 52 is the first number. This hook is dull. That's all I gotta say. You will have to sharpen this up if you want to actually use it. Or you want to keep it, it's up to you. I mean, I can always cap it off with a little bit of sandpaper, but only pick one number, 1 through 100. Whoever's closest without going over. You cannot go over. We'll do it really, really quick. I'm not gonna have it open. I like those people who in here. Sometimes I've seen it when someone comes at the last minute, which is fine too. He ruled, you know, giveaway. Takes it from those who have been here for hours and hours and hours. And especially those who are caught up in the stream, because those who are caught up in the stream actually interact with me and makes the show go a little smoother too. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 4, 3, 2, 1. First one to say stop, no number after that will count. First one to say stop, no number will count. Ooh, 2, I got to see 2 more come in. Someone say stop. Stop after JJ, bam. All right, the winning number was 88. 88. Someone can tell me who that winner was, and let me know which one you won too. Kind of describe it to me. This is the last one. It's pretty sweet too. It's got a nice. This one has no high reflective tape, but it's got the white tape to hold it in place, and you'll have to refer it to be the fluorescent sinker. Like I said, I hope I can send out the sinkers if it's not too expensive. JJ 80. Yeah, that's over. That's over, believe it or not. There is 268s. Who's the first one? That's the rule too. Whoever's first one. Joseph maybe? They're checking. Appreciate you coming in here. Joseph was first. I did mention that on the other before we start the other ones. Congratulations, Joseph. Send me an email, Chunky Cats Fishing. Let me know that you won the one with the fluorescent sinker, and if it's not over $8 to send this out, I'll send you the whole thing, the whole package. Winner number one, just tell me that the winner who won the first one, high reflective tape, the 2-inch high reflective tape. If you already sent an email, let me know that's the one with the 2-inch high reflective tape. That was number one. Winner number two, 2 high reflective tape. I guess candy cane. You could just refer to it as candy cane sinker. There we go. I appreciate all of the support, guys. Even who just came in, we talked about the rods that will be upcoming giveaway live. Like I said, for sure on my next night outing on the boat. We'll definitely do a giveaway if I'm. Thank you, Rick Creations, for helping me out. That's my email address right there. I don't ship out next day. Okay, I'm not FedEx or UPS. Chunky's very slow. Chunky's very slow. Chunky has to go inside and shave up and shave down, whatever you want to call it. And we're out. We're going to Bass Pro Shop. Bass Pro Shop. Thanks, guys. I don't know. I'll leave the camera on. Sometimes y'all just want to see Chunky be Chunky. I gotta get my stuff out of here. This chair can stay out here. I think this is I don't know where this one goes. Once again, this is a great glue to hold stuff down. I've learned that these two are the same thing. You can find the bigger one at Home Depot. This one I actually ordered on I think Amazon. Maybe Lowe's has a smaller one. That's what I used. You want to learn or picked up and see how I did my things. I have trash, all my trash, high reflective tape. My little pieces that I took apart, everything flew everywhere. I have white pieces everywhere. Ugh. Oh, all right. All right, settle down. Woo, man. Yeah, I hope that those winners were in the U.S. I forgot to mention that. If not, I'll just if you're not, I'll just send you a $10 PayPal. Probably what I would spend on shipping out, anyways. Yeah, I never sent someone. Frogster had won something. I never mailed her. say hi. I'm packing it up, bro.
Hi. We're going to leave at the stop.
Bass Pro Shop.
Back stop.
That's it. That's it. It's 51 amazing people. Stay to the very, very end. Y'all are amazing, guys. Y'all are awesome. Gotta go get ready before they don't take me to Bass Pro Shop. I want to go to Bass Pro Shop. Woo! All right, guys. Giveaway hopefully on the next live stream. Y'all saw how to paint, how to do the high reflective tape. At least the way you do it. If you have maybe a better way, I'm sure there is. Yeah, gotta go. Appreciate y'all. You've been here for the whole show, guys. Y'all are amazing. Take care. Love every single one of y'all. Till the next time. Bye-bye.